the government is attempting to end it by confrontation and by force.
High voltage breaking news from the capital this morning. Climate activist Sonam Wangchuk has been forcibly removed from Jantar Mantar and rushed to Safdarjung Hospital on day 21 of his hunger strike. Delhi police moved in early Saturday morning, sparking chaos and sloganeering at the protest site just 2 days before the Cockroach Janta Party's planned Chalo Sansad march to Parliament on July 20th, the very day the monsoon session opens. Police say the move followed a Delhi High Court direction after doctors flagged Wangchuk's rapidly deteriorating health. DCP New Delhi Sachin Sharma posted that the shift was done on expert medical advice and claimed officers exercised maximum restraint, but admitted protesters tried to obstruct the operation, leading to what he called a slight commotion.
I think it's no one's case that Sonam Wangchuk should continue to deteriorate and his health should continue to fade and then he be left to die. So a medical intervention to ensure that he continues to live and live healthy is everyone's case, right? I think the biggest concern over here is that this 20-day long confrontation of Sonam Wangchuk and close to a month-long protest of the Cockroach Janta Party is being attempted, the government is attempting to end it by confrontation and by force, and there is no conversation. So in a 2C approach, the government is yet to initiate conversation. I think that is the bigger worry. Even in the case of Sonam Wangchuk, the wife, Ms. Geetanjali, is now arguing that she is not being consulted and the doctors who are attending to him are not being consulted. Whether it is the cause, the issue that he was raising, even there we saw no intervention from the government, no effort from the government to ask these people to come in for a dialogue. Or even now in this case where the government has chosen very clearly the path of confrontation and force.
CJP founder Abhijeet Dipke though tells a very different story. He alleges he was beaten and detained by Delhi police during the operation and accused the force of launching a crackdown to forcibly drag Wangchuk away. Dipke also claims students at the site say police tried removing 3 others who were also holding hunger strikes with Wangchuk.
दिल्ली पुलिस ने सोनम सर को जंतर मंतर से उठा लिया है, यहाँ पर बच्चों पर भी लाठीचार्ज किया है.
This comes a day after Dipke alleged an object was thrown at Wangchuk by, in his words, goons trying to disrupt the protest, though he says Wangchuk was unhurt. Not only that, Dipke claimed days earlier, citing a police insider tip-off, that the BJP would send goons to Jantar Mantar to disrupt the protest.
ये मेरा फोन भी छीन के ले गए, फोन लोगों के फोन भी छीन कर लेकर गए, ये पुलिस ने, ये आरएसएस के गुंडे.
The protest has now entered a new phase with CJP founder Dipke announcing an indefinite hunger strike. Taking to X, he said, "I am starting an indefinite hunger strike beginning right now." The numbers explain the urgency. Friday's medical bulletin showed Wangchuk's weight down to 56.5 kilos, blood pressure 108/68, mild dehydration setting in, though doctors say he remains mentally alert. Despite this, Wangchuk has repeatedly refused to break his fast, insisting the movement's focus now is getting people out for Monday's march to Parliament. Now, the political angle. This isn't just activist versus administration anymore, it is opposition versus the government too. 2 days before Parliament convenes, Congress's Pawan Khera, NCP SP Supriya Sule, Aam Aadmi Party's Arvind Kejriwal, Samajwadi Party's Dimple Yadav have all visited Jantar Mantar this week. Mamata Banerjee, Uddhav Thackeray and Akhilesh Yadav have publicly backed the march. The government's position is that this is a legal, court-mandated medical intervention, nothing more. The opposition's reading is that removing Wangchuk 2 days before a parliament march, right as the monsoon session begins, is designed to defuse the movement before it reaches parliament's doorstep.
ये नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार तानाशाही की सरकार है, ये अपनी जवाबदेही से भाग रही है. शासन करना तो आता ही नहीं है इनको, सिर्फ डंडा चलाना आता है.
भारत के प्रधानमंत्री 21 दिन तक उनसे बात नहीं करते. एक ट्वीट करना भी अनशन खत्म करने की अपील करने के लिए जरूरी नहीं समझते। सरकार का कोई प्रतिनिधि उनसे बातचीत करने के लिए नहीं आता कि आखिर आप क्यों अपनी जान देने पर आमादा है। लेकिन आज अभी जानकारी मिली कि अचानक पुलिस बल वहां पर पहुंचकर जंतर मंतर को घेर कर नौजवानों के ऊपर लाठी चलाकर सोनम वांगचुक को जबरन जंतर मंतर से उठाकर अस्पताल में भर्ती करा दिया गया, क्योंकि 20 तारीख के लिए उन्होंने आह्वान किया था, देश की जनता का आह्वान किया था, युवाओं का आह्वान किया था, सांसदों विधायकों को आह्वान किया था कि आइए जंतर मंतर 20 तारीख को हम लोग मार्च करेंगे संसद की तरफ।
Either way, the question now is whether this hospitalization ends the fast or whether it becomes the spark that swells Monday's crowd.